Hey everyone, I'm Dana, your Madison-based real estate agent, and I am beyond excited to share with you some of the best places to live in Madison, Wisconsin in 2025. I've lived on the east side of Madison for 9 years, and just recently I moved to the west side of Madison, so I've been living here for about 7 months. I've also helped so many clients buy homes across this beautiful city, and here's what I've learned. It's not just about finding the best neighborhood. It's about finding what's the best neighborhood for you. Are you looking for a quiet residential feel, something more walkable or bike friendly, or maybe you want to be in the heart of the action downtown? Today we're breaking down the top neighborhoods for families, for young professionals, and for retirees. Now, even if you're not a young professional or a retiree or a parent looking for family-friendly areas, I encourage you to watch the whole video because honestly, there's a mix of ages in every neighborhood, and you might find yourself falling in love with a part of town you didn't expect once I describe the vibe. So let's start on the near west side of Madison first with a longtime favorite neighborhood, Westomorland. This neighborhood is full of charm. We're talking tree-lined streets, mid-century modern ranches, Cape Cods, and even a few Frank Lloyd Wright homes. It has such a peaceful and cozy feel and a real sense of neighborly pride. Families love Westmoreland for the excellent schools in the area if they're looking in the Madison School District. They are highly rated, and if you're also looking for something maybe more private, I've heard around town that the Wingra School is absolutely amazing. The community vibe is strong here. Westmoreland Park is the heart of the neighborhood with a playground and sports courts and even winter ice skating. Plus, the Active Neighborhood Association puts on seasonal events that really brings everybody together. You're also just minutes from Monroe Street with its cafes and boutiques and restaurants, and not far from the Hilldale Mall and the UW Arboretum. So you've got both nature and amenities right at your fingertips. Housing prices typically fall in the mid 400 to 600,000. And the area is known for being safer, quiet, and full of longtime residents who really care about their neighborhood. All right, the next family-friendly neighborhood that is just west of Madison, you'll find Middleton, which is a suburb that truly lives up to its nickname, the Good Neighbor City. It's ideal for families looking for top-tier schools, a bit more space, and easy access to both the city amenities and nature. Middleton is home to the Middleton Cross Plains School District, which is consistently ranked among the top in Wisconsin. Middleton High School in particular is nationally recognized. It's a big draw for families planning long-term. And actually, I just talked to a woman who I just met her. She picked up something from me for Facebook Marketplace, and her niece goes to Middleton High School right now. And she said it is amazing to hear the type of variety of classes she's able to take according to what she knows she wants to do when she's out of school or even just what she's interested in. There's a lot of resources and opportunities in the Middleton school districts. So within Middleton, you'll find awesome neighborhoods like the Middleton Hills and Saks Woods, which are super family friendly and close to both schools and green spaces. A fan favorite spot in Middleton is the Pheasant Branch Conservancy, which is perfect for weekend hikes or bike rides or nature walks. People love to go in the conservancy and enjoy nature. And the Lakeview Park offers splash pads and playgrounds and a ton of events for kids throughout the year. Middleton also has a lively downtown area with restaurants and shops and Capitol Brewery. It gives you that small town feel with like the big city perks. I mean, there's some cute studios. The downtown feels like a downtown, like walkable, but it's still on that smaller scale. Depending on where you look, housing in Middleton ranges from the 400,000s up to the 900,000s, depending on the area and the home size. There's a lot of variety in Middleton, which is really great. It makes it very picturesque. Safety-wise, Middleton seems to be one of the safest cities in the state, and you can really feel that sense of care on how everything is maintained and really that community feel. Okay, I wanted to make sure I included one family-friendly neighborhood that's on the east side of Madison. So I picked Eastmorland. It's a family-friendly gem, and sometimes maybe this area can be overlooked, but it's truly beloved by the people who live there. And I love this area. It's more affordable, it's full of heart, and it has that classic Madison blend of chill and community. Eastmorland has this great mix of longtime homeowners and newer young families. People look out for each other there. It's the kind of neighborhood where Block parties, community potlucks, and front porch conversations are the norm. And the Eastmorland Community Association keeps the calendar full with events like the Fall Fest and the Winter Market. For outdoor fun, families can enjoy Eastmorland Park, which has basketball courts and a picnic shelter and open green space. You're also just minutes from the Old Brick Park and Lake Monona. It's one of the favorite summer hangouts with, you can go rent a stand-up paddleboard or kayak, go out on the water. You're right by the Old Brick Beer Garden, which is just a fan favorite. Sometimes they'll have a little live music there and a little sandbox for the kids, so that's nice too. And there are many bike trails going through Eastmorland that allows you to go through the Starkweather Creek area and to Old Brick Gardens, and then into Atwood. It's absolutely fantastic. School-wise, Eastmorland is in the Madison Metropolitan School District. Kids typically attend Schenck Elementary and Whitehorse Middle School, which share a campus, and it creates a super nice, cohesive environment. My daughter absolutely loves the playground there. So like I mentioned before, this area is right by the Capital City State Trail for easy biking and has great access to public transits, restaurants, grocery stores, and family essentials. And the housing, super reasonable compared to the other two neighborhoods that I just mentioned. Most of these homes are priced a little under 400, or now they're kind of reaching into the 400,000s. As far as safety goes, Eastmorland scores a B- on neighborhood safety indexes, which is slightly better than the national average. Violent crime is low, and it's considered a good East Side option for families who want both affordability and community. Okay, so let's move on to the best neighborhoods in Madison for young professionals. Whether you're launching your career, working remote, or craving community, or just want to be close to the action, these spots are known for being walkable, social, and full of personality. And spoiler alert, they're also great for people of any age who love a vibrant, connected lifestyle. Okay? The first one is downtown Madison. Downtown Madison is exactly what you'd expect from a college town meets capital city. It's energetic, it's walkable, and absolutely full of things to do. You've got nightlife, restaurants, the Overture Center for the arts, rooftop bars, and lakeside views, all within blocks from each other. Young professionals love it because you can ditch the car and walk or bus to everywhere downtown. You're also close to the Capitol Square, the UW campus, State Street, and both Lake Mendota and Lake Monona. It's an isthmus after all. And yes, Saturday mornings at the Dane County Farmers Market are basically a social event. Housing downtown ranges from the modern high-rise apartments with lake views to historic brick buildings with tons of charm. It's not the cheapest area, but for those who want that city energy and convenience, it's hard to beat. If downtown feels too buttoned up, head just a few blocks east to Willie Street, which is officially known as the Marquette neighborhood. This area has an eclectic, creative vibe with funky coffee shops, local bars, vintage stores, and murals around every corner. It's one of the most walkable and bike-friendly neighborhoods in Madison. And there's always something going on, from street festivals to pop-up markets. It's super community orientated with co-ops, local businesses, and that artsy energy that just feels alive. So whether you're into kombucha, live jazz, or finding your new favorite dive bar, this neighborhood hits all the marks for you. Apartments tend to be in converted historic homes or small, locally owned buildings. It feels more cozy on Willie Street and unique, rather than more corporate-y. So it's perfect if you want to live somewhere that has a really awesome vibe. Now, if you want something that's slightly more laid back than Willie Street, but still has that charm and creativity and a solid social scene, I highly recommend Schenck Atwood. This neighborhood borders Lake Monona, and it's home to some of the best coffee shops, craft breweries, and restaurants in town. Plus, the iconic Barrymore Theater is there if you're into live shows or indie film nights. And Atwood has a neighborhood feel that is just very connected. You've got great bike access, tons of local pride, and beautiful homes from the early 20th century that are full of character. It's not uncommon to find yoga studios next to record shops and bakeries and coffee shops together on the weekends. Now, if you're wanting to buy in Atwood, these homes are quite a bit older. They have tons of character. They range in the high 400s to the high 600s, and some might need work, Some might have been rentals in the past. There's a lot of converting in Atwood from rental to, single family home back to rental again. Let's find the best neighborhoods for you retirees. If you're looking for a peaceful, scenic place to enjoy your retirement years, Madison offers some wonderful neighborhoods that combine tranquility with convenience. Let's talk about 2 beautiful neighborhoods that are especially great for retirees, or honestly, anyone looking for a peaceful, community-oriented lifestyle that's still near Madison. First up is Shorewood Hills. This village is tucked along the southern shore of Lake Mendota, and it's just picturesque. You'll find historic homes, tree-lined streets, and a really peaceful vibe. But you're also just minutes from downtown Madison. It's kind of the best of both worlds. One of the biggest perks here, you've got access to Black Hawk Country Club, plus tons of parks and walking trails. So whether you're into golf, nature walks, or just being outdoors, there's always something to do. It's also super walkable. It has a walk score of 85, which means you can get a lot of your errands done on foot, and it's very bike friendly too. Shorewood Hills gives you that gorgeous lakeside setting, a strong sense of community, and just a really lovely, relaxed pace of life. The homes in Shorewood Hills is definitely on the higher end. You're looking at high 500s or higher, and they're pretty niche. There's not always a ton for sale, and when they are, they go pretty quickly. Okay, next we're gonna go to Maple Bluff. This neighborhood is over on the eastern shore of Lake Mendota and has more of a quiet elegance to it. Think stately homes, beautiful kept streets, and a strong neighborhood feel. There's a private country club here too, the Maple Bluff Country Club, and some really scenic parks. Plus the community puts on events throughout the year, so it's a great place to feel connected and social if you want to be. I know of some young families that live there, but plenty of retirees live there as well. In terms of walkability, it depends on the part of Maple Bluff you're in. Some areas have higher walk scores than other, but overall it's super great for being really close to downtown, but when you're walking in Maple Bluff, you feel like you're in an entirely different place. I mean, you're really just in where all these beautiful homes are and lots of nature. And safety-wise, Maple Bluff has a really low crime rate. I think they have their own police officer even. So both violent and property crime rates are well below the national average, which gives a lot of peace of mind for people. All in all, Maple Bluff is a solid choice if you're looking for a quiet, safe neighborhood with beautiful surroundings and strong community vibe. This neighborhood will also be on that higher price point for buying a home. You're looking at the 600s or higher. Okay, that was a lot of talking. That was a lot of going through different neighborhoods, and maybe I'll break them down in more of a succinct way in the future. Let me know in the comments, what do you want to know about these neighborhoods? Because I could literally do a separate video on each one. And here's the real truth. Like I've kind of said in this video, even though I broke them up into 3 different categories, all of these neighborhoods are great for everyone. There's not one neighborhood that has only young professionals and only families and only people in their wisdom years. You're going to find young professionals who crave the bike-friendly charm of Eastmorland and the affordability, not to mention. You're going to find families who, like I said, want to live in Shorewood Hills or Maple Bluff. Or you're going to find plenty of retirees in the Westomorland area as well. They probably raise their families there and want to stay there. So these neighborhoods are amazing, and because of their variety, and all of them have community spirit, and the people who live there, you really can't go wrong. So if you're still confused on where you want to look, just reach out to me, because our first step is to be ahead of the game for finding you a home. So making sure that we have a plan with this low inventory that's going on in 2025 right now, that we have a plan moving forward for you. So don't box yourself in. Use this list as a jumping off point to explore what feels right for you. Pull out your Google Maps, look on the map, where do you want to live? West side, east side, start with that, and then we can look into the neighborhoods from there. Let me know what your questions are down in the comments. And if you're thinking about relocating to Madison, whether you're just dreaming or you're ready for those home tours, I'd love to help you find the perfect fit. So call me, text me, email me, or schedule our first Zoom session down below. And let's get started.